honest, you walk on any thing. Boom. Let me tell you something, man. We not drinking the same liquor, but this is same truck we get it, same truck we get it. We not walking the same bumper, but it's the same walk we walking, same walk we walking.
My name is Gerald John, you know, aka Slatta. They call me the big guy. You know, I was born and raised in Carriacou in the village of Montreal. Growing up as a kid, I always wanted to be an artist, you know. Looking at the ones that do extremely well in the business, I always look at them and they inspire me. My number one artist in the industry is Skinny Fabulous. I always try to look at him, his movements, you know what I mean?
They never hear me do it like this before. Yeah, mad. So me drop another style to let them know who does make the party get fun.
I do farming. I always want to try new things, you know what I mean? They like the walking in the garden, all this kind of thing. I feel like come from ancestors, you know what I mean? So it's embedded in me. I always want to be in it, you know what I mean? I always jumping from projects to projects because I'm the type of person that always walking. My mom support me in anything I do. My dad support me in anything I do, my brothers, you know? We support each other. My nephews and I'm like I always try to grow them up hard. You know what I mean? Not just because the kids them nowadays, they're into the technology vibes like the caveman. You know what I mean? They don't know anything about setting trap, top and all these things, you know what I mean? The kids them nowadays ain't really know about that. So I make sure and ensure that I teach my nephews, you know, these type of things, you know what I mean? To make them know, you know, the ground need work now. Grow them up hard, you know what I mean? So in case that I make it far in the music, you know, they could pick up their uncle. You know what I mean? They could follow the footsteps of their uncle, you know what I mean? The first song I recorded was Mathematics. You know, that song was like, mathematics, if you really try, you're going to make it, you know what I mean? The teacher asked us to write a poem on maths, you know? So they were the song really take from.
This is a public announcement.
Me and Busta grew up in the same village. Looking at Busta was one of the first artists out of Carriacou that really had that international vibe. As a person growing up as an artist, wanting to be an artist, I always look up to him because I want to get far, you know what I mean? And he was the one in the front line, you know what I mean, moving at the time. And the vibe, the way our Busta will act, you know, the way our Busta will act, that's the same way I will act, you know what I mean? Because I feel his energy is like the same. That is why I gravitate to his music and his style. That make me feel like sad, you know what I mean? Even speaking about him right now, like I feel kind of, you know, I just feel different, you know. It's sad to see that he gone that way, but what he got to do his life. I read Peter Rasta, you know what I mean. He was smiling and looking at me right now, knowing that where he left off, you know, I pick up from there and still carrying on and doing the great works. The relationship with Export is more not just a friend thing, but I feel it's more a family thing because we're blood. We started working from just hanging around them, you know what I mean? They used to work with Busta, you know what I mean? And at that time I used to look at Busta, you know, and just hanging around them and, you know, and this thing just happened, you know? Thing just happened from them.
We work hard, faith harder, get me head back, no manner.
And before we used to do dancehall, we used to do hip-hop, you know, rap music. We used to do conscious, you know what I mean? But because where I'm from, you know what I mean, the culture support soca, you know what I mean? So that is why I'm in soca right now, You know what I mean? Even though I mightn't be as 100 into it, but I have to because that's our culture, you know what I mean? My greatest accomplishments right now, we worked on a great album. It's called Darker Shades of Dark. It's a follow-up to my first EP, Shades of Dark. And that album has been done by Export Studios. We take the time and put things in place, you know what I mean? Decide how we going, what type of feel, you know, we're gonna give the album. Because if you listen to the album have a different, you know, a different feel. You have that different vibe then, you know what I mean, rather than the usual soca. My favorite song on the album is Ransom. It's just that the lyrics, the content of the lyrics, you know what I mean? It's just different. The message is just different than the feel. You know what I mean? It's not just regular, you know what I mean? Not that regular feel and that regular vibe, you know what I mean? The fans they didn't expecting that type of vibe from me, but me bringing that across, trust me, they really accept it, you know what I mean? And they see me as a different person, a different, you know what I mean? Bringing a different vibe in the music. The album make me feel great, you know what I mean? Wonderful, man. It's a wonderful album. I must big up Export, you know what I mean? Because we work together on that album. Not just me one that write all the songs on the album, you know what I mean? Before time, I used to like write for myself but now I take my time, you know, me and X work together in hand. Sometimes if I come in studio and come with an idea, I'll ask him, you know, what he think, you know. If he has an idea, he'll ask me what I think as well, you know what I mean? Sometimes if I can't really like come up with the right vibe for the rhythm, as he start, I will pick up. Sometimes once I start, he pick up, you know what I mean? So we work together. So that is why you see 2 heads is better than 1. That's why you see the album is so excellent. I mean, it shows the development from the years, the previous years coming up to now. You know, I mean, it shows that has improved.
So you're ready for showtime, right? The first artist I'm gonna bring, straight out of Caracol. Let me sing another song. If you can see in the morning.
I feel Unbothered is a song that pushed me to that next level. That take me from point A to point B. At that moment with Unbothered, like that song just came to me as a message. You know what I mean? It just hit me, just come like that. You know, and after that I just finally got Unbothered. So like the IGG, you know, that was one of the bad ones, drinking all that rum. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And not being able to carry myself home. You know what I mean? I had people had to take me home and all this kind of thing, you know what I mean?
I don't want to see this thing empty.
No. That wasn't planned. Like, but from the time I enter in IGG, I enter just calm, you know, good, everything I was drinking, you know what I mean? Like the vibe, the energy of the crowd, you know, everybody was partying and enjoying themselves, you know, and me coming in and seeing that, you know what I mean? I just feel like, yo, I need to enjoy myself because long time I ain't going to a party like that. Because I'm the type of person that don't really go out much, you know what I mean? And whenever I go out, once I enter something and it is nice, trust me, I'll be leaving that party swinging. That's me, you know what I mean? So from the time I enter and I see that vibe, I had to play a mass here, you know what I mean? And going on the stage performing, you know, the energy and the love from the crowd, you know what I mean? That just get me carried away. And that is why I was drinking, you know what I mean? I drink the 2 bottles of rum one after the next. He didn't burn me, or he didn't, like, I didn't feel no way. Cause them time my blood hot, you know what I mean? I just doing crazy things, as I said from before, I get carried away.
Falling like a waterfall, falling, yes, I'm falling down. It got me falling like a waterfall. I feel too fly, I feel too fly.
The songs them just take off, you know, my car just take off from there. The bad ones turn into great ones. You know what I mean? I wouldn't necessarily say it's a bad one. It is a bad one in the sight of the fans, them, you know, but the whole story behind it, you know what I mean, it's different. I just believe that the Almighty work in mysterious ways, you know what I mean? He will just do things that to make you see how, you know, at the time, when the time come, whatever, I believe when the time come, whatever has to happen, it will happen. You can't stop that, I can't stop that, you know what I mean? So if that have to happen in your life, when the time come, it doesn't matter. People just say, oh, you shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't do that, or, you know, all this kind of thing. I don't believe in that. Just as how the Almighty sketch your life out, when the time come, that is what's gonna happen. That is how I see it.
Don't tell them, real job means mafia. Jab jab, dog, people. Jab jab, jab jab, jab jab, jab jab, jab jab.
The whole aspect of this mafia thing is, I just use it as a comparison at Jab and the way, you know, mafia dress in black. You know what I mean? They have that kind of serious kind of belief that it's the same way you work with Jab. The Jab is a thing that sometimes when you put on the oil, you get serious. And sometimes I could be here now and put an oil on me and just drag a chain or put on a helmet on me and this. You know what I mean? That is in me. So that is why I play Jab. You know what I mean? It's not just something you just get up. If it's not into you, you won't really, you will do it at the time when it's possible, you know what I mean? But me, I could do it anytime. Ancestors, man, understand? And we dress in black, full black, real Jab, blessing dress in full black. You know, mafia dress in full black already. Also the coffin and all this type of thing, where the Jab is carrying the coffin, you know, with mafia, the business, so you just go with. Nah, it's nothing bad. Just a comparison, man. It's our culture, you know what I mean? That is one of our main culture, you know what I mean, Jab. And we love that type of music. The event that myself and the team has presented for Kayak Mass was called Shade of Dark. That event was one of the greatest events for Kayak Mass 2020. Even though it's for the first time, we did a great job and then showing that we bring that new look to Karakou, you know what I mean? I think that next year it will be bigger and better, you know, because we put enough work, enough effort into it, you know what I mean? It was well promoted, you know, it was presented, the cast, everything. We had the greatest set of artists them out of Grenada on it. Also, we had some great artists from Karakou, you know what I mean? And I think everybody did an extremely great job. One of the main obstacles I experience is a bad mind, you know, you expect those things. We all get fight all the time, so that's nothing, man. Anything that gets in my way, like obstacles, is like nothing to me, man. Try to overcome that. Try to be yourself. That's the main thing. Try to be yourself. And once you try to be yourself, that means you are going to be unique. So that's how you get far, rather than just trying to be someone else, So once you be yourself, man, trust me, you're on the right track. I see myself in the next 3 years beyond the world. Wherever, how far I could go, that is where I want to go. Once you walk in and you put in the work, you're going to get there. I never really see myself getting that far. But thanks to expert, without him I mightn't be here. Have that proper guidance, to doing such great music and being the type of person that I need to be. So without him I wouldn't be that far. But I just wanna thank the Almighty God for having me here, and giving me that opportunity to express, bring that good talent, And without him we are nothing, So I just wanna say thanks to the fans them for supporting Slatta music, and always continue to support me, because I'll always bring that great work. So I hope the job is out, man.
I's a man, I love to jam up on real ladies. Anytime they come, they don't know what the scene is. I walk her like a ransom, walking her. She telling me I'm handsome, what do I? Give her walk just like a ransom, walking her. Still a walking girl on random, all over. Can't get in juke up like a tattoo, ride her like a canoe. Girl walk when I come to party, shine just like a baku. Juke up like a tattoo, ride her like a canoe. Girl walk when I come to party, shine just like a baku. I love it when the girl them drop it low like a budget. Make me want to spend all my money in my pocket. Lovely girl with an attitude, love for your body wrong, body good. She whining roll on top she head, spreading out like butter on bread. And cause she went like she pretty bad.